Okay, this video is for my guitar students at EMER. I know a couple of you have been struggling with the song that we've been learning, Senor Hazme Radical. So I put this video together that I can give you the information so you guys can practice at home. So here we go. All right, so I put a little PowerPoint together for you guys. Again, this video is for the kids at EMER that are working on Senor Hazme Radical. The author of the song actually is, as I understand, is Marcos Wheat, but I did a little bit of a special arrangement for EMER, so just to make it a little bit more basic, and so where you guys can understand it. Senor Hazme Radical. In order to play this song, you're going to need to know a couple of things. Number one, it's very important that you know the song keys and the song chords. If you cannot fluently play the song chords, you're not going to be able to play this song. So you need to know the song chords, and you need to be able to switch between the different chords fluently. You need to know the rhythm, the strumming pattern, and be able to keep up with the tempo. I did another video on the strumming pattern. I'll try to put a link in the description of this video. And also, in order to perform the song, you'll need to be able to integrate the chords along with the rhythm and the tempo. All right. So the song key and song chords. You'll need, let's figure out, I'll let you know the song keys and which chords you need for the verse and which chords you need for the chorus. In music, a key is the major or minor scale around which a piece of music revolves around. This song, it's actually in the key of G major. The notes for G major are G, A, B, C, D, E, and F sharp, and then G again. F sharp, it's the only sharp in this scale. So that tells us that because there's only one F sharp, that it's in the key of G major. It goes back to music theory. But you can actually tell that on the staff. On the staff here, you can see there's only one sharp, and it's, if you go back to your acronym, it's every good boy does fine. It's on the F line, and it's a sharp, so that tells us it's in G major. It could actually also be in A minor, but we haven't gotten into any minor, so for right now, we're going to say it's in a G major. The verse chords. For the verse, there's 3 chords, and in class we have gone through these 3 chords, but I know a lot of you are still asking about them and whatnot, so I went ahead and put them on here. It's the G chord, A minor chord, and D chord. For all of these chords, this line here is the first string, which is the E string, second string, which is the B string, third string, fourth, fifth, and sixth string, so on and so forth. These numbers down here, they're the fingers you should use in order to place them on the fretboard. This would be fret number 1, fret number 2. So in this case, on the second fret, you should put your first finger, finger number 1, which is your index finger, should be placing it on the second fret, 5th string. Your second finger, which is your middle finger, you should be using that on the 6th string, and it's on the 3rd fret. And your third finger, which is your ring finger, should be on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Same applies for all of these other ones. So you got G, A minor, and D. Those are the chords that you need for the verse. For the chorus, For the chorus of the song, you will need the following chords: C, G, D, E minor, A7, and D. We already talked about G and D on the previous slide. We got G and D. We also got A minor here. But for the chorus, you're also going to need the chords C, E minor, D7, A7. So you also need to learn in besides these here, which are G, A minor, and D for the verse. For the chorus, you need to know fluently C, E minor, D7, and A7. All right. The strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is as follows: down, down, up, up, down, up. This strumming pattern will take you through one complete measure of a song and is continuously being repeated. In other words, like say here we have the down, down, up, up, down, up. That is one complete measure, which includes 4 beats. All right. So here you have beat number 1. This here you have beat number 2. And between this one and this one here, you have beat 3. And then these two are beat 4. These here indicate that you're strumming down. These here that look like V-shaped indicate that you're strumming up. That's why I got the arrows going up here. Then again, this one's strumming down and this one strumming up. So if you notice, you end up on an up strum right here. It ends up on an up strum so that you can start your next measure on a down strum, which is this one here. So it ends up on an up and then you start again on a down. So it'd go down, down, up, down, up. And you really should be learning this one and slowly be moving up to 112 beats. But I'm just going to play real quick, real slow, how this should be played. So you have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That's 2 cycles, 2 measures that I played there. Again, it'd be down, down, up, down, up. That's one complete measure again. Down, down, up, down, up. And you would normally start getting this faster, faster until you get to 112 beats per minute. I did make a video just on the strumming. Like I said, I'll try to put a link to this at the description of the video. Go look at that video. It kind of explains more in detail about the strumming pattern. Here, I'm just trying to break down for you guys how the 4 beats are broken down in this particular strumming pattern. If you notice the slash here, it's equivalent to a quarter note, same value as 2 eighth notes. So in here, if we were to count it off, we would say 1 and, because in the same measure, we have eighth notes. Even though the beat is on the quarter notes, we have eighth notes. So in order to count it off, we would say 1 and, so it says here. Then this here, because it's an eighth note, see that little flag means it's an eighth note there. That would be 2. And then we have a quarter note, which would be and 3. And then these 3 here are eighth notes, so we'd say and 4 and. So altogether it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it would start over again. So it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. And that's how the 4 beats would be broken down on there. The tempo, like I said, it's at 112 beats per minute, which means it is 112 beats per minute. And like I said, I suggest that you get a metronome and you start at halfway, at half the tempo, say 56 or 60 beats per minute, and work your way up. Watch the video that I uploaded on YouTube, which is all about strumming. Follow it along until you get it right, and then move on to be able to play the song. Performance of the song. In order to perform the song, you will need three things. Number one, like we talked about, be able to perform all of the chords of the song fluently. So learn all those chords and be able to change from one to the other fluently. What does fluently mean? It means that you can change from chord to chord without having to look at your fingers to see where you need to go. In other words, if you're going from G to A minor, that you can switch from G to A minor without having to look G, where's the A minor going? To be able to just switch fluently. All right. You also need to be able to perform the strumming pattern at the appropriate tempo. So, like we said, the tempo is, or the strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, up. Now, as far as the appropriate tempo, we said it's about 112. I have a metronome here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So that would be the tempo of the song. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up. All right, so that's how it should sound, the tempo. Once you have it at 112 beats per minute, that's how fast it should go. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So number one, be able to perform the chords. Number two, be able to perform the strumming pattern at the appropriate tempo. Like I said, on this video, I've included all of the chords that you need. Make sure you learn them. I've also made a separate video for all of the strumming pattern, so go take a look at that video. And the last would be able to follow the sheet music without getting lost. And I actually made out this sheet music specially for EMER. So to perform this song, we start off here at measure 1, and then we come down here. Then, as you notice, we have a repeat, so we would come back up here, do it a second time, and then after the second time, we move down here to the chorus, which we do this here, down here. Then once we get here, we move back up here. Now, I'll have to say that when you come back up here, I have a G here, but when you're coming back here, this measure here would actually be a D7th up here, and the G would not start until here. So just make that notation, mental notation. And then again, you would come here, back over here, repeat. And then once you repeat it, you come back to the second verse here. Yo solo soy un eslabón. And you come down to here. And then once you get back here, again, you start back up here. You repeat. And after you repeat, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and perform the song one time around for you guys, so you have something to follow along with at home. And this is how it would be. Again, I'm going to start off with a strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So it'd be, Señor, hazme un radical, como el águila volar, no quiero revolotear. Señor, hazme un radical. Repeat. Señor, hazme un radical, como el águila volar, no quiero revolotear. Señor, hazme un radical. Dame una caña de pescar, quítame los ojos de pecar, llena mi vida de pasión, dame la entrega y visión. Señor, hazme un radical, como el águila volar, no quiero revolotear. Señor, hazme un radical, repeat. Señor, hazme un radical, como el águila volar, quiero revolotear. Señor, hazme un radical, solo soy un eslabón en el traer la salvación. ¿Cuál es la forma para mí de pescar almas para ti? Señor, hazme un radical, como el águila volar, no quiero revolotear. Señor, hazme un radical, Señor, hazme un radical, como el águila volar, no quiero revolotear. Señor, hazme un radical. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the song right there. Um, and hope that this video is useful for you guys. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.